management. So what does the magician have up his sleeve tonight to entertain us this evening, potentially at the expense of a Leipzig team which, Jim, as I say, is in need?
Yeah, they've got their problems this season.
The classique. Verratti. Messi. First little rabbit out of the first little hat. And he got beyond halfway.
At one point, and especially this, which went down well in the Parc des Princes. Klosterman just left behind. Didn't see that coming from in midfield, but essentially it's a 3-5-2.
Messi. Verratti. He's kept hold of the ball in the qualifying group. The States just behind Mexico, but more than half of the group matches still to play. And of course, USA-Mexico is next. Haidara.
Well, speaking of high, Peter, it's a high press from Leipzig. Keep winning it back.
Silva's gone over. Referee was very through it and saw nothing untoward. And now Mbappe can raid. He's got Draxler with him. It's Kylian Mbappe at full force. A fulminating hit. There is no stopping him. Moved on for Messi. Haidara got an important toe on it.
You kind of get the feeling that this PSG side is in the mood to rebuff the criticism they've been receiving tonight.
Messi. Herrera. Hakimi. In by Herrera. Messi. Lino, cut out by Herrera, quickly forward by Verratti. Messi, Draxler.
The pitch, there's lovely skill again.
Messi.
Mbappe came up with the skill and got caught in the process. It's the second time Messi's knocked the ball out of play now.
At the back end of last season.
Yeah, that's 9 goals conceded by Leipzig and counting in the Champions League.
Yeah, the leakiest defence through the first 2 match days. Verratti. Marquinhos. Mbappe. Here's the little man. Mbappe wants to give it him back, and Messi is glad to grab it.
Well, it should be bringing much more excitement to every game they play in. Yeah, I think, had that ended up in the back of the net, I think Mbappe.
Verratti, Messi. Lima stuck to him, dispossessed him. Give it back to Verratti. A lot of space here for Angelino. Angelino, and Silva equalised games. Slung wide by Messi, well cut out by Marquinhos. He found Messi. By Herrera. Messi, that's clever. Hakimi, smart dart from him. Mbappe teasing. Mbappe. Messi. The equalising goal, their crowd is sounding buoyant. Messi. Verratti. Verratti. Messi. Herrera. Verratti. Scooped over the top for Messi to catch up. And Messi kept it alive. Mbappe.
I think PSG need to get back doing what we saw earlier in the half, where they were finding something more decisive from the likes of this position. Playing
of him, doesn't need him, twists away from Lima. Messi looked at it's a really gripping one, Jim.
It is, Peter, and I think it could well come down to clinical composure at either end.
Messi Played it hurriedly, and Draxler found Mbappe, who fired against Orban. Not the first time by any means that to score his second Champions League goal, the other one having come in last December's 4-3 win against this.
Tucking that away, and it started with an element of comfort, but that's fading for the home side.
Well, there is Ronaldinho, the star guest of the show. Slung towards Messi. Lionel Messi got a deflection and had to settle for a corner.
But Mbappe, I'll raise you, he's basically saying to the Egyptian.
Messi went short for Mbappe. Came out to Herrera. They were frightened to put in a foot to tackle. Messi. Or 2 minutes to add on. Messi. Verratti. Surprised not to see Soboslai or Poulsen. But Messi. Verratti. Hakimi. Messi.
Off. Then you've got Mbappe, you've got Messi, and one or two others.
Messi. By Klosterman. Set back for Idrissa Gueye. Here's Nuno Mendes, there's Verratti. Here's Messi again. Draxler on the turn. Messi tiptoeing. Thumped away by Angelique. PSG have them penned in for now. And Messi is turning adroitly here. It's Lionel Messi, Julian Draxler. Messi. Messi's hit off Klosterman and behind for a corner.
Yeah, he took a blow to the side of the head as well, Messi. But okay, I mean, this is good work. I mean, Klosterman got the block on it, but Limer's the one trying to close him down and just caught him with his outstretched.
Itara. Angelino. Drifted in towards Mukiele! Well, they're right back in it. They really are. PSG will be stuck on 4 points. Bruges stuck on 4 points. Leipzig would be up to 3. Manchester City would lead the group on 6. But everyone's still alive. Verratti up in the air by Klosterman, down by Hakimi, out by Simakan. Messi can't burst through. To score his second Champions League goal, the other one having come in last December's 4-3 win against this. Messi. Hakimi. Mbappe. Burst away from all. Adam's pass has come to Mbappe, and Kylian Mbappe's here for PSG, and Messi's there, and Messi scores! 2 each! Between them they came up with it. Nothing too magical about that one, nothing too stellar, but they all count for one. Tyler Adams caught on the ball, Mbappe made him pay, and Messi was there eventually to scratch it in. 2 each. It's a super game.
Yeah, I mean, Leipzig know that they're going to be chased down, and Tyler Adams just dwelt on it too long, and then he ended up releasing Mbappe. But I just love the awareness.
Second goal in the Champions League. Kylian Mbappe certainly deserves a major assist for it.
Well, Mbappe has been the sharpest all night for the home side.
Kieli away by Kimpembe. Draxler has looked early for Mbappe, and it's not a bad idea. He's face to face with Simakan. Kylian Mbappe. Simakan lent on him, penalty. Mbappe's very presence was just too much for young Mohamed.
Yeah, once he drifted inside, then he's made the absolute most of that. There's no doubt about it. The hand is on him. Is it enough to send him flying like that? Well, it's subjective, it's debatable. Some will say yes, some will say no.
Jesse Marsch doesn't know where to look.
As I said, individual errors have been costly for them this season, and never more so than tonight.
No Neymar, no Di Maria, who had a penalty saved by Gulacci when these sides met last season. But of course, there is always Lionel Messi. And Messi with impudence and certainty. You've got to be good to take a penalty like that. He is pretty good.
Panenka style. You've got to be extremely confident in what you're doing. And he is. I mean, perfect for that kind of situation with all that experience behind him. That was a big moment for his new club.
And with just more than a quarter of an hour to play, a penalty earned by Kylian Mbappe is converted by Lionel. Brought away by Messi, whose acceleration was hard for Adams to deal with, and Tyler Adams is brought away by Messi, who ran. Kehrer strong in the challenge, clean in the challenge. Out came Verratti, Messi. Now the glitter boys once more. Mbappe, Messi, Messi. And when you have those two, you always have a chance. PSG once more in the moments. They led through Mbappe, they trailed to Silva and Mukiele. Messi brought them level, and from the spot he won it for them, so that Mbappe's final penalty miss counted for very little. What a truly engaging, glittering night of Champions League football, thoroughly embraced by the Parisian crowd. Messi's the man again. The final score at the Parc des Princes, Paris Saint-Germain 3.